Sha'Carri Richardson didn't just get suspended, she got erased from Team USA with one cold email. No warning, no sympathy, nothing but, "You're done." And the reason? A leaked, uncut video exposing exactly what went down with her boyfriend at the airport.
Newly released footage shows the incident that led to the arrest of Dallas native and Olympian sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson.
TMZ obtained some surveillance footage of the incident, which happened late.
And why the league says this was the final straw. Now everybody's asking, who's lying here, Sha'Carri or her boyfriend Christian?
I didn't do anything wrong, but the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in the situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you had me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, so something different. So if I need to show that.
See, Sha'Carri was arrested at the Seattle-Tacoma airport for allegedly putting her hands on her man while they were rushing to catch a flight. Maybe she thought the whole thing would blow over once the headlines cooled off. But nope, this time she got hit where it hurts most. Team USA dropped her completely, and it feels like her career just got buried alive.
In the video, they are in the middle of an airport and he is visibly trying to walk away, and she's like pushing him and like hitting him in the middle of a fucking airport in broad daylight. Like, as someone that's quite literally afraid to even record myself in public.
The news came through her agent, who just forwarded the email straight from USATF. It didn't read like a warning, it read like a pink slip. In track and field terms, indefinite leave is career death. Nobody bounces back from that. And what stung most wasn't the leave itself, it was the stone-cold tone of the message. No sympathy, no excuses, just effective immediately. That was the league's way of saying, enough is enough. And here's the kicker, this airport mess wasn't even Sha'Carri's first strike. She's been skating on thin ice for years, building up a record that makes this downfall feel almost inevitable. Back in 2020, she was yanked from the Tokyo Olympics after testing positive for THC. That one test didn't just bench her from the 100 meters, it got her booted off the women's 4x100 relay too. Fans were outraged, saying weed is legal in half the country, but the committee made it clear. The punishment wasn't just about the drug, it was about her attitude. Behind the scenes, coaches and teammates had already complained about her reckless behavior and lack of respect for authority. Those weren't random slip-ups, they painted a pattern. And that's why now, with this airport scandal, not a single teammate has spoken up for her. No tweets, no IG story, nothing. The silence is loud and it says everything about how they really feel. But here's where it gets weird. Why hasn't anyone exposed Sha'Carri before now? How did she keep everyone covering for her? After the arrest, things got even more suspicious when her boyfriend Christian suddenly jumped in to defend her. Remember, he's the alleged victim here. Yet just days later, he's on video saying she didn't need to be arrested, that it was just a bad situation they both got caught in. Red flags everywhere. His body language screams something else though. Fidgeting, shifty eyes, couldn't even look at the camera. Twitter blew up instantly.
I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have like things that she need to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and the human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And like,
with one user summing it up, this looks like a DV victim defending and justifying the abuser. That clip changed everything. And at first, some folks still tried defending Sha'Carri, even blaming Christian. But the moment the next video dropped, all that support evaporated.
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I would definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his bag.
Are you guys on the same flight, or?
We are later on in the day. Because our flight ended up getting delayed. We supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled. So the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m.-ish.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you don't mind, can I step over here so I can check my ID?
That's fine.
Awesome. Thank you.
Suddenly, the lies started showing. Because let's not forget, Sha'Carri had already downplayed the whole thing as just a heated couple's argument. She told everyone it was a misunderstanding. But then, police released the full 15-minute arrest video, and it told a completely different story. At the start, she's smiling and acting cool, but once she realized the cuffs were coming out, she flipped fast. On camera, you see her calling Christian names, demanding he tell the cops she did nothing, and insisting she wasn't in the wrong.
Yes, I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I will definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his bag.
Are you guys on the same flight, or?
We are later on in the day. Because our flight ended up getting delayed. We supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled. So the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m.-ish.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't mind, can I step over here so I can check my ID?
That's fine.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, Sissy. So you hear me, right? So this is the position that Christian told me to put me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar. And that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my position. But when it comes to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that showed that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem,
so
and welcome to you guys.
It's not illegal to argue.
Right.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with anything.
And then she went full victim mode. She claimed he hit her first, even saying he should be arrested because he's the man. Meanwhile, everyone watching could see exactly who was putting hands on who. And just when it couldn't get worse, TMZ dropped the airport CCTV footage. That's when the puzzle pieces snapped together. The panic, the denial, the excuses, it all made sense. Because clear as day on that footage, you see Sha'Carri shoving Christian, getting aggressive, and invading his space. No more misunderstanding excuses. It was right there on tape. And Christian, he didn't even raise a hand the whole time. If anything, it looked like he was trying to back away, but the more he tried to escape, the harder she came at him. That video didn't just catch Sha'Carri lying, it exposed her manipulative side.
Christian, are you serious right now?
So then in Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we were arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, shows something different. So if I need to show that, I will. Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now? Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You are actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on camera.
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. You know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will never fucking shoot again.
If those cameras weren't rolling, she could have convinced everybody that Christian was the aggressor. She didn't blink before throwing him under the bus when the cuffs came out, but when the truth hit the light, silence. No friends defending her, no teammates, nothing. It was like everyone knew there was no saving her this time. And when she finally tried to make things right with a statement, it backfired bad. Her so-called apology video went viral instantly.
Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well, is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, to get myself a certain level of help that overall, it's going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment.
But not because it was heartfelt. Fans were clowning how fake it looked. She talked about accountability and self-reflection, but her body language was telling a whole different story. Smiling, giggling, moving like she was on IG Live doing a casual story time instead of addressing something this serious. People couldn't take her seriously. Then she doubled down with an IG story just for Christian, writing, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love. I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologies should be just as loud as my actions, honestly louder. To Christian, I love you and I'm so sorry." But just like the video, fans weren't buying it. They called it fake remorse, too polished, too rehearsed, like she was only trying to clean up her image. One fan put it plain, she already had a bad attitude, got caught, and now she's assaulting a man in public. Time to pack her up. If it was the other way around, Christian would lose everything. Another fan even went as far as tagging her sponsors, demanding they drop her. "I don't like her apology at all. She doesn't seem sincere, and she's smiling way too much. Nike, Sprite, Hype Paris, hold her accountable and terminate her brand deals." And that's the thing, her sponsors have stayed dead silent. Sha'Carri had money flowing in from multiple big-name brands, but now insiders say she's hanging by a thread. Companies like Nike don't waste time when an athlete's image gets messy. They'll cut ties quick to keep their name clean. Right now, reps are reportedly blowing up her phone, asking if she can even fulfill her contracts. New deals completely frozen. Lawyers are circling on both sides, and Sha'Carri's watching everything she built slip away piece by piece. And now, she's gone quiet. No posts, no clapbacks, no fight left. The same woman who used to run straight through controversy is standing still. If this suspension sticks, she's not just benched, she's finished. Out of the team, out of the spotlight, and maybe out of the race for good. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications because this story isn't over, and I'll see you in the next one.